What's up, YouTube? This is Ty the Movie Guy 22 with another fantastic chapter for you of Forest of the Forsaken, The Secretive City and Sins. Okay, I know I said a couple days ago that the next video was going to be like next week, but I think it's striking while the iron was hot and fresh in my mind. So, since I'm going out of town in a couple of days, I just thought I'd give you something to hold you over until next week or so. Okay, so this chapter is going to focus on the rebellion that happened in between the years, in between the last book and this one. So it's going to be an intense couple of chapters because I can't do it all in one recap. So, and by the end of this, we will find out what happened to Noah, which is the child of Tyler and Quinn. And next, and now on to chapter 3, Forest of the Forsaken, City of Secrets and Sins, chapter 3, entitled Darkest Memory. Leah, what are you doing? I'm Kira's little baby brother-in-law. Bullshit! Bullshit, Quinn had said. You're not cured of anything, I could tell. The effects never wore off on you. You're lying. Really, baby sister? Or big sister? How can you tell? Her sickly smile turned into a haunting sneer. And she said, Come with me, and you shall see. This will allow you to relive memories of past things that happened, she said. She throws it in my eyes. Ah! You're just mad. You took something from me, Leah. The forest took something from you, Leah. I can help you get it back. No, baby brother-in-law. It is too late for me, maybe. It's too late. It's never too late to give up. I never thought you'd be like this when you lost Noah. Don't you ever mention my son's name ever again. Quinn lunged with ferocity. Ah! She jumped and grabbed Leah, grabbed our daughter and left, and wrestled her to the ground. Quinn unleashed a barrage of punches. How dare you! You're the reason my child is dead! She wails on her mercilessly. Patrick, get her out of here. Patrick, get the girls out of here. Ready to roll! He picks them up and runs. Leah hits her in the back of the head. She uses a mirror, and the forest takes us back 2 years prior when the rebellion started. We relive the darkest moments of that assault. Quinn Quinn, honey. Yes, my love. We found a place to be safe. Couple days after the betrayal, we set up camp, and all of a sudden, we had heard sparks. People had surrounded our encampment. And it turns out these were people from the Liberation Front that Morris and Lawrence Hahn started. And so he said, and so Patrick says, we had found Patrick earlier. And it was just me, Quinn, Patrick, and my mom. But something began to change inside of Quinn. What's wrong, honey? I can feel my stomach hurting. Suddenly, she was going into labor. Quinn? This forest is expanding her pregnancy and making it rapid. It is? Yeah. Before I know it, I was holding my son, Noah. Noah. I don't. It would be a while before the fallen angel unit could regroup and send more enemies to us. In the meantime, we had a little over a year and a half to 2. Yeah, the rebellion happened a few months before the events of this one. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. And suddenly, we still had the girls were still developing, but Noah had developed quite faster than we had anticipated. Quinn was infatuated from day one. My mom was there, as happy as can be. I know this is amazing. Quinn held him close to her heart and swung him around and danced with him. He was 2. He had just turned 2. And for some reason, the age range grew along with the coming days and weeks. Suddenly, he had become 2 before I'd know it. The village tends to speed things up and mess with your mind. He was finally 2. Oh, my big handsome boy, Quinn said. Good morning. Good morning. My special little boy. She gave him a big kiss. And hello, my beautiful husband. I didn't forget about you. I know you didn't, honey. He's basically a little you. That's why I love him. She moves hair from my face. I love you so much. I love you too, Quinn. Always. We kiss. She bends down. She crouches down next to Noah. And she's like, notice anything different, honey? And he shook his head no. She kisses, he kisses her stomach and she beams so brightly. Patrick had come in. Quinny Quinn. My name isn't Quinny Quinn, Pat. I know. I'm just messing with you. How are you? Good. I'm really good. How are you? Good. That's good. I had some information that might be useful. What's that? Patrick's like, brother, you need to be careful. What's wrong? They're making, they're gonna make a device that finds people like us. They're gonna try to bring us back to the company. I won't let them. I know you won't, brother. I know you won't, brother. We shouldn't talk about this right now. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't. Hey, little dude, he said to Noah. Remember me? I'm your Uncle Patrick. Yeah, Noah shouted with glee. Patrick picked him up and spun him around. He's like, now you're a helicopter. Now you're a plane. Come on, Pat. Put him down. He hasn't had lunch yet. What does the little guy eat? She has him on a stricter diet. Not a strict diet. She has him eating, wholesome foods that he should be eating. That's good. That's good. He'll grow up big and strong. Just like me. I said, yeah, just like me. And what about me? Patrick, yeah, you are pretty fit. But you used to eat like, remember our cafeteria that we had? You had like 3 chili dogs. And everyone blamed me for farting. I couldn't help it that our stupid cafeteria teacher made the beans too beanie. Beanie isn't a word, Patrick. Quinn smiled. Ah, Quinn! You always know just what not to say. They hug it out. Pat, any signs of Dylan? No. But Leah, yes. What is she up to? You may not like what you're about. You may not like what you're about to read in this file. He gives it to me. I open up the envelope and I see. Quinn. What is it? What is it? She said. We look, and her eyes widen in fear. Huh. Babe. I hold her hands in my arms. I hold her hands in my arms. Sorry. I hold her hands gently and tell her, don't you worry. I won't let them get to him. I promise you. I will protect Noah. Always. And I hugged her. I know. But babe, honey, Patrick, Yes? You know what we must do. Yes. We must make a pizza. This is no time for pizza, Patrick. What I'm saying is, it looks like we need to prepare for another war. Just the four of us. The four of us? Me, you, Quinn, and my mom. But Quinn's been looking a little bit wobbly lately. Excuse you, I'm pregnant with twins. You dummy. I just thought you had a cinnamon roll. She kicks him in the nuts. Ow! That's for saying that. I'm ready to. You're physically fit as a fiddle, honey. I remember when we first met, you were the love of my life, and you still are. Only been a couple years ago, but little did I know how much she would affect the change in me, and how much she would change my life completely, and for the better. She pulls me in tightly. Mm, I love you. I love you. I love you too. But what? You really need to wash your hair, honey. I'm sorry. It's okay. Want another one of my daily specials? She smiled. Dunk my head in. After she finishes giving Noah a bath, she's like, okay, you're next. I know. I lay down. She puts more water in my hair. And quickly she creates a thick lather because of how quickly she was going. It felt good, I'm not gonna lie, she always did have magical fingers. I shake my head off. I shake my hair clean. She was like, there now, all good. I do the same for her. I'm not doing it too hard, am I? No, honey, you're not. It's fine. And Patrick's like, honey, is like, I looked at Patrick and I said, Pat, I don't know if I can do this. What do you mean? I still haven't recovered from the battle. Something about that fight with Anderson did something to me. To be honest, I have noticed. What have you noticed? You've been kind of jumpy lately, he said. Could I possibly have PTSD? It's not uncommon for people like us, he said. Patrick, can you transform? No, I can't. Sorry, you're on your own there, he said. You think so? Is that really? Yeah. It skipped a generation, and you're the only true Lumen left alive. Ahem. Well, besides your mother. Ahem. She's like, ahem. Besides your mother. Ahem. And besides Quinn. Wait, Mrs. Michaels, Could Quinn, transform too? Yes. How? Simple. She ended up with my son. And those powers could also be transferred through various ways. Like, oh, you knew this when we first found out about the babies. Oh yeah, I did. Suddenly, we we were held up. Pat. Ooh, they're coming. Patrick's like, they're coming. Leah and a kill squad of her choosing said, no, you dolt. We're already here. I turn around. Leah! Patrick and Quinn and I and my mother all stand firmed. And don't forget someone else. Mason! I shouted. Your dubious nature knows no bounds. I take it that little spawn is yours. Quinn throws a knife at him. He dodges. Ha ha, you missed. She calls it back with her mind. Cuts his ear. Cuts a part of his ear. Didn't miss that. She's like, I didn't miss your ugly ass face. Yes. We ran towards. I formed a circle. Me and my family formed a circle around Noah. Leah's all like, my oh my, is he precious. I wouldn't mind keeping him as a pet. Quinn looks at her. You watch your foul mouth. You watch your foul mouth, she said. I will not allow you to turn him into anything. You think you didn't defeat me, good sister? Then let's see you try. We were surrounded, and suddenly you look, and there's something, and then an even greater thing caught our eye. An even greater threat was coming. 2 fleets full of fallen angel units, and these were the cream of the crops, along with our villain of this chapter, which coincidentally isn't Leah or Mason. It was not Daniel, Edwin Miles, Edwin Miles. Hello, my friend. Hello, my old friend. So, are you ready to admit defeat? Everyone, gather around. Mom, stay with Noah. Noah began to cry because he didn't know what was going on. And and then Quinn said, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Don't cry. Mommy's here. And Mommy will protect you. And your daddy will. We're gonna make these mean people go away. I promise. Patrick goes after Mason. They fight. Patrick punches him and kicks him violently. He was still weakened from our battle, but yet nothing had faced him. Damn it, why isn't this working? What's wrong, patty cakes? He said. What's wrong, patty cakes? Can't defeat me. Watch who you were calling patty cakes. He jumps on the knife, like on top of the blade, on top of the hilt, and knees him right in the chin, and grabs him and slams him to the ground. Nose coming, blood coming from his nose and mouth. Ha! Take that, nerd! Nerd! It's like, N-E-R-D, nerd! And he's like, ah, damn it, I forgot you had healing. Yes, I do. They fight some more. Patrick is able to break his arm and subdue him, and he runs away. That's right, go crying to your dad. And next time I see you, you're gonna lose a lot more, you're gonna have a lot more than a broken arm. Curses, foiled again. Leah's elite hit squad came after us. Lumen stance. Sword of time. It wasn't an actual sword, but it was pure energy coming from my hand and made it look like one. I attacked the ground, and all the enemies fell into my booby trap. It was a bed of spikes they impaled themselves on. Leah dodged. Damn it. Why my baby brother-in-law? Why don't we have ourselves a showdown? Why don't we have ourselves a showdown? Her twisted smile now turned into a sneer of desperation. I'm going to set you free, Leah. But I won't fight you. Too afraid to hit a girl? No. But she is. But I'm not. She's like, why are you too afraid to hit a girl? Oh, you're too afraid to hit a girl. Suddenly Quinn sneaks up behind her. But I'm not. You've had this coming for a long time. Boom! She decked Leah on the jaw. Ah. Ah. She fixes it. She fixes her jaw and lets out a... I knew this was probably going to be this way, baby sister. I'm your older sister, and I should have put you in your place long ago. Really? Too bad our parents aren't here to see this. You were always jealous of me. I was never jealous of you, Leah, she answered back. Mom really should have put you over her knee more. You needed it. They charge at each other. Furiously, they swipe at each other. Quinn pummels her, and Leah fires back a barrage of attacks of her own. Quinn jumps in the air and kicks her with fist, nails, and other techniques they use to fight each other. Quinn kicks Leah's legs out from under her and bashes her on the stomach. Quinn is still pregnant at this time, so I'm worried. Quinn, I'm okay, honey. Don't worry. I'll be fine. We attack more furiously, and we have found out some more information. I jump and try to attack, but Quinn says, "My love, I need to do this on my own. Please, I need you to stay there." Okay, my love. And Quinn punches her again. Regenerative healing. I love it. Plus this dark scorpion serum really helps me. Drew drinks another vial. And suddenly, a metamorphosis began. As Leah began to become more powerful. Her energy is as dark as the night. And all her wounds completely healed at like that. We were all so confused. And suddenly a light began to descend upon Quinn. And her eyes began to glow a cerulean blue, just like mine had did. She came into it naturally, like I believed she would. Quinn has successfully transformed. She had transformed meticulously. Her wings grew, and her wings were very vibrant and long. She had, as she summoned up all of her courage and forged and conjured a weapon in her hand. Empress Bow! She invoked the powers of the Empress Bow. She shot multiple soldiers that were coming down to aid them. She shot them one by one, and with precision as accurate as any soldier. Oh, oh, oh. She had fired upon them rapidly. And she had nowhere else to run to, Leah. Now you shall suffer the consequences of your actions for once in your life. You're just for the last time, I am not jealous. I was distracted with other soldiers. And suddenly, Leah was using some kind of magic. And she had poisoned Noah. Noah! Son! I jump and grab him. Son, please listen to me. Are you okay? Quinn hadn't been too preoccupied. Oh my gosh, Noah! She flew to him. She tried to remove, but we were able to remove the poison from his body. But it was too late. It had already taken effect. Undo this. Undo this, Leah. Now! Let me think. No. She snickered to herself. Leah, if anything happens to him, it will be on you. So sad, so glad. I'll give you a moment. I'll give you a day to mourn. I'll give you 3 days to mourn. Leah, what did you do? Leah? Leah! She had disappeared in a puff of smoke. No, no, no. Patrick went hunting for her with a massive array of anger. Quinn, honey, we can still save him. I invoke an ancient chant that could heal. My love, my mom had said, don't use that chant. It comes at a price. What is the price? It'll take your life as well, giving him his. It's what I'm willing to do. No, son. I'm sorry. Quinn's like, Noah. Noah. Her voice cracked and broke. And she was like, no, please. Please, this cannot be happening. Noah. She holds him close. My pretty, precious little boy. She cried and sniffled. She had howled in pain and in agony, knowing that our son was no longer with us. I had bowed my head and cried, but then wiped my eyes, as I knew this means real war now. I dig a hole and place my son inside of it. Quinn, what? We'll figure this out together. Don't worry. We'll figure this out together. We always have. We've always figured stuff out together. And we'll do it again. She stands up, dries her eyes, gives our son one final kiss, and ties her hair back into a ponytail. She takes her hair tie, wraps it around her hair, and puts it in a neat ponytail, and said, this, she looked at a soldier. She flew across the arena, grabbed him by the neck, and said, I have a message for you to send to your group. What? Tell them a mother's love knows no bounds, and neither does my revenge. Tell my sister I'm coming. She breaks his arm and sends him away. The mirror had shattered, and we both are back in our own world. And Quinn chases Leah again, and they fight some more. And she says, Leah, she's like, wait, you wouldn't kill your own sister, would you? She injects her with an antibody, an anti-serum, a serum that helps take away her dark powers. Ah! She screamed. What's that? You are now my prisoner. I can change. I can be your sister again. I don't want to hear your voice right now. I hope one day you could be redeemed, but it isn't now. There's something I have to tell you. What? What do you want to tell us, you minx? Minx! I said. Such language from you. Tell me what you know. One of Schroeder's commanders is coming here, along with Jackson Schroeder, along with Thomas Schroeder. He's coming here, and there will be war. Then we'll be ready. End of chapter 3. Okay, guys, that was a lot of interesting backstory, fighting, and information. So, thank you for listening. I will be uploading a lot more frequently because I have a lot of great ideas, and I hope this entertained you. This is Tyler Movie Guide signing off.